Welcome to Previews Reviews, coming to you from Stadium Comics, located in Shoppers World Mall in beautiful Brampton, Ontario. Here are your hosts, Kevin Hickey and Ricky Lima.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this episode of Previews Reviews, which takes a look at collectibles, statues, action figures,
Everything.
Anything you can think of, coming out in June 2013 from your local comic shop, courtesy of Previews Magazine. I'm Kevin Hickey.
And I am Ricky Lima.
Ricky, please do us the favor of letting everybody know where this film, this video, this expose is coming to them from.
Cinematic masterpiece is being filmed.
Thank you, yes.
It's being filmed in Brampton, Ontario, Canada. The crown jewel of everything. The air in your lungs, the hair on your nether regions.
The beams of light with which you are seeing all color. Which makes all color possible.
Yes, the nucleus in every single cell. That is Stadium Comics.
Ricky, there is a lot of cool things coming out in June. And again, I had trouble paring down this list to a manageable number of items to talk about.
This summer.
If we could, we'd just go on for hours. We'd just review everything.
Let's do that.
I don't know. I think people would kind of...
We'll do a live previews review.
That would be cool. A live previews reviews?
Once we hit 4,500.
No, 5,000. Because at 4,500, aren't we doing a Q&A?
That's right.
So when we hit 5,000 views, why don't we do a live previews reviews? That would be so cool. And we'll do the whole thing. We'll do all the toys. We'll do all the comics.
All of them?
All in one video. Yeah.
All right.
Well, not all the things in here, because there's thousands of things in here. Yeah. But like we'll pick
a lot.
Yeah, we'll pick like 10, 15 of each. Just go through it.
Let's do it.
All right, done. On video, committed.
Unless you edit it out.
I gotta figure out how to do live videos, man. And soon. Let's get it started off with some stuff from the DC universe, from DC Collectables. We've got some new 52 figures. It looks like DC's moving into the world of 2-pack figures for their Justice League.
Like 2-pack Shakur?
No, like 2 figures in one package.
Yeah, exactly.
The first one is Flash versus Vibe. So it's a new sculpt of Flash, not the same one from the original Justice League.
DC's making vibes now?
DC's got a vibe. You can buy it in a Flash.
Whoa!
So those two are together in one pack, and that is $39.95, coming out in July 2013. Then we've got the female pack, Wonder Woman versus Katana, Sans Vibe. They're in a 2-pack, and those come out in August 2013. Those are $39.95. And then we've got Martian Manhunter getting the solo figure treatment, coming out in July 2013, and he is $24.95.
Nice.
I think the best thing that could ever happen to Martian Manhunter was the whole him leaving Stormwatch thing. I think he was languishing in that book, and I think now that he's in Justice League, we're gonna really see how awesome of a character he is again.
I agree. Even in Justice League of America, he was really cool. So there you go.
Agreed.
All right. Up next, we have CoverGirl's Batgirl. DC Collectables is proud to announce the launch of a brand new line of statues designed by acclaimed artist Stanley ARTGERM Lau. Kicking things off is one of the biggest butt kickers in Gotham City, Batgirl. This gorgeous statue is worthy of a place in your Batcave. Measures approximately 10.5 inches tall. Whoa, man, she's a butt kicker now?
If they're going to choose anybody to base a statue design of one of the female heroines in the DC universe, it would be Stanley ARTGERM Lau. The guy does awesome work. His art is incredible. Very cool stuff. I met him at New York Comic Con last year and bought a bunch of his prints back to sell here, if you remember.
I do.
As part of our art sale.
Those fine gentlemen sold them.
Yeah, those fine chaps in the dapper clothing sold the prints a while ago. And the ARTGERM ones were like the first ones to go.
Yeah, it's true.
Everybody really loves some ARTGERM art.
There's fights for that.
Now these CoverGirl statues, they're pretty limited. They're limited to 5,200 copies worldwide.
Why is DC so obsessed with 52?
I don't know. It's just always been a thing.
Obsessed.
Yeah. Isn't it cool?
I guess. I don't know.
Limited to 5,200 pieces, and it's going to be $99.95 and on sale in August 2013. It's a big collector's market for these statues. The CoverGirl ones always sell really well.
Nice.
All right, up next are some Walking Dead figures based on the comic book, and these are Series 2 figures from McFarlane Toys. The Governor features 28 points of articulation, includes a kitchen knife, pistol, and alternate mutilated head and right arm. Because, you know, his head, spoiler alert, his head gets a little mutilated. The Governor's daughter, Zombie, also known as Penny, features 12 points of articulation and includes a bucket of fresh body parts, severed leg, severed foot, severed hand, intestines, heart, and a certain someone's severed hand, who I don't want to reveal here in case it ever comes to fruition in the television show. Be a big spoiler. And it also comes with a fish tank with trophy heads. Michonne's pet zombie Mike comes with 17 points of articulation, neck collar and chain, tear off arms and jaws, and push in, push out intestines. You know, forget about Kung Fu Grip, man. These are the features the kids really want. Glen is in full riot gear and comes with 28 points of articulation and is equipped with 2 pistols, a riot shield, baton, gas can, and removable helmet with a flip-up visor.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
A lot of guts.
A lot of guts. A lot of body parts.
Jeez.
It's all in a day's work.
Yes, that's like intense.
Now there is a special variant version of the Governor and his daughter, a black and white version. Black and white and bloody. So black and white, and then the blood that's on them.
That's cool. I love black and white statues. They should make more of that.
It should be noted that, yes, the Governor actually looks like that in the comic. For those of you who haven't read the comic, the Governor looks very different than he does on TV. They're going to be about $20 each, and they're going to ship in June 2013.
Now, do you think the comic book figures are going to sell more than the show figures?
No.
Or the show figures sell more?
No, the show figures will sell more.
Yeah.
There's a much wider audience for the show. Think about it. Your average Walking Dead monthly issue gets a print run of about 100,000, you know, in its best issues. The exception to that would be Walking Dead issue 100, which there was multiple covers for, and therefore was ordered high. They probably sell a lot more of the trades overall, but a much wider audience doesn't even read the comics and just watches the show. And those persons when they come into the store are going to look at the Walking Dead figures and be like, that's not the Governor.
Yeah, that's true. But they'll be like, man, look at all these guts.
It's true. Maybe they'll buy it for the guts.
But up next, we have Marvel Select Wolverine. A Diamond Select release sculpted by Gentle Giant based on the celebrated comic book arc The Wolverine finds Logan, the Eternal Warrior and Outsider, in Japan. There, Samurai Steel will clash with adamantium claws as Logan confronts a mysterious figure from his past in an epic battle that will leave him forever changed. This 7-inch action figure depicts Wolverine in a look straight out of the film and features 16 points of articulation as well as interchangeable heads and hands. The figure comes with a detailed display base, display-ready select packaging with shelf reference panel.
I don't know what a shelf reference panel is, but I'm sure it's important to the figure. How manly does this figure look?
Very manly. If they just added a little bit more hair on the chest...
They need to go a little Neil Adams on the chest hair, right? If Neil Adams were in charge of his figure...
That's right.
I mean...
He'd be exploding.
You wouldn't see any skin, let's put it that way.
He'd be like Robin Williams.
Yeah. So, did you see the trailer for the new Wolverine movie? What did you think?
Oh my god, it looks so sweet.
It does look really good,
It looks awesome.
Kind of erases all the bad memories of the first movie just with the trailer alone.
It's true.
And in Japan, too. Yeah. I love movies with Japan.
I'm excited. Is the Silver Samurai in it? Or is he not in it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Hopefully. Yeah. But, I mean, like, they've already made a good Wolverine Japan story. It's called The Last Samurai. That was awesome.
Last Samurai. You've seen Last Samurai?
Yeah, I've seen that.
I love The Last Samurai. I want to be Tom Cruise after watching that movie. Such a good movie, man. Such a good movie.
Do you think they're going to take a lot of cues from that movie in this one?
I think they should just take The Last Samurai exact word for word, transpose it into modern times, and make it about Wolverine. And
it would work perfectly.
Yeah.
So.
I can't believe you've actually seen a good movie.
What? I watch stuff.
All right. Well, this particular figure is $24.99. It ships in August 2013, which should be just in time for the movie, which comes out at the end of July.
Nice.
So, good timing.
I'm excited.
I'm pumped for the movie. Don't know if I want a bare-chested Wolverine, though, hanging around my house. Next up, we have some awesome action figures. These are the DC Classic 1966 figures. One of the most beloved television series of all time, the 1966 Batman series, which I'm just guessing right now that Ricky's probably never seen it. Starring Adam West and Burt Ward, comes to life with the first series in Mattel's new DC Classic TV action figures. Fans of the series can collect figures of Batman, complete with Batusi hands.
What?
The Riddler, the Penguin, the Joker, Catwoman, and Batman with radioactive cowl. Each figure stands 6 inches tall and features a sculpt based on the classic series and comes in blister card packaging. You know what the Batusi is. Did you see that Simpsons episode with Adam West where they go to the convention and Adam West's there and Bart goes up to him and he's like, yes, but the Batusi, and he starts doing this? You don't remember that?
That's what it is.
It's a dance. It's a dance that was in one of the episodes.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that this figure has those hands. That's amazing.
Well, it's, got to be the complete package for fans. Have you ever seen the Batman 1966 series?
I've seen a couple of episodes, yeah.
Okay.
Back when I was a child, I would watch a lot of old 60s shows for some reason.
Right.
I would watch the Monkees and
I love the Monkees.
the Carol Burnett show.
I hated that.
And Joe and Schuster. Let's get back to this with the Batusi.
That's how you do it, man.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Good job.
Yeah, I did it.
Good job. So these figures are really cool. They're based on, Adam West and Burgess Meredith, who was the Penguin, and Cesar Romero, who was the Joker, Julie Newmar, who was Catwoman, and they even have the Batmobile that's coming out for these characters. It's $74.99, and they have a special 2-pack, not Shakur, but a 2-pack of figures of Batman and Robin climbing up a wall vertically. That was the big thing in that show. They would always climb the wall, and somebody would stick their head out the window while they were doing it. It's cool. Good times. That 2-pack's going to be $49.99, and I believe as of right now it's the only way to get the Burt Ward Robin. So.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I think I'd get this just for the Batusi. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Order one for me.
All right, done. These figures are $24.99 each on their own, and they will ship in June 2013.
Nice. Finally, something that's actually shipping when they're supposed to.
Power the Batusi.
What does that even mean?
It was a take on a dance called the Watusi.
Oh my god.
It's a Batusi.
Wow. Does it come with shark repellent?
Should.
Okay. Okay. So up next we have Sonic Pop Vinyls. 3 of your favorite characters from Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog video game series join Funko's Pop Vinyl Figures line this spring. Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails are recreated in 3 3/4 inch tall figures that feature the urban stylized design that have made these figures fan favorites. Window box packaging. Really? Urban design?
I don't know about urban.
Yeah,
but,
this is a little weird.
But they're really cool. And they're stylized, and they've got an awesome design aspect to them. But Ricky, the real question at hand here is F, marry, kill Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
Yeah, well, I'm killing Sonic, marrying
Well,
Tails.
you don't just say. You gotta explain why.
Yeah, well, I'm killing Sonic because he's such a jerk. And he's a Minuteman. You know what I'm saying? And then I would marry Tails because he's homebody, he's nice, and he's homey.
And he's got 2 tails.
Right. And then Knuckles, he's a one-night fling because he's so rebellious and crazy. So.
All right, good answers. Sonic, for whatever reason, is really popular in our store. Yeah. I don't know how it is out there in YouTube land if people really love Sonic out there. But we've always got kids coming in looking for Sonic stuff. And this is the exact kind of figure that we could probably sell tons of. Sonic figures. And I think they're going to be really successful and popular. It'd be cool to see some Nintendo pop vinyls.
Wouldn't
that be awesome?
Yeah.
They can get the license for Nintendo and do some...
But they're very exclusive. So.
They are. They like to do all their own stuff. So these pop vinyls are $10.99 each. And Ricky, look at this. They ship in June 2013.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yes, sir. So those Sonic things are really cool. Looking forward to those. Lastly, today we have a couple of board games, Ricky. We don't usually talk about board games on here, but I think these are worth a mention. We've got Walking Dead Risk and Walking Dead Monopoly. Risk, Walking Dead Survival Edition, represents a fun new twist on classic Risk gameplay. USAopoly is proud to debut a brand new map set in the southeast region of the United States where players battle and scavenge for their very lives. Contending for survival at every turn, gamers must not only fend off attacks from the living who compete for their precious limited resources upon which their survival depends, but they must also maintain their self-preservation from the unrelenting hordes of the undead that would feast upon them. A new deck of supply cards adds strategy, fun, and flavor to this classic tabletop game. Gamers can expect a fast-paced game of attrition and survival where the last man standing wins. Now moving on to Monopoly Walking Dead. Despite its post-apocalyptic setting, Monopoly Walking Dead Survival Edition delivers classic Monopoly wheeling and dealing gameplay. Players vie for and must then fortify the prime real estate and resources that will sustain their lives. There's only one victor that will outlast the others, whether living or undead, when all is said and done. This completely customized game features 6 collectible Walking Dead themed tokens, optional speed play, and a fight to the finish.
That's awesome. I mean, Risk in Monopoly, Risk more so, is awesome. And Walking Dead is pretty cool too. So.
Yeah, now I understand how the Risk is going to work. It's pretty straightforward. But how's Monopoly going to work? Like, what's going to be Boardwalk and Park Place?
I don't know. It'd be like, a dirt mound and...
Like Woodbury? Or
Woodbury, yeah.
The Alexandria Safe Zone for those people who have been reading the comics?
Or like... with the tokens, like, could you have a zombie who's like going around the board, wheeling and dealing and building his empire?
You probably could. That'd be awesome. Build a zombie empire.
And he's like, brain. Yeah.
And I wonder what the houses and hotels are going to be.
Sticks.
Like RV and.
Yeah, there'd be the 2003 Hyundais.
Oh yeah.
That don't get damaged.
Yeah, the Hyundais that are all over The Walking Dead. That's true. Are you any good at Risk?
I'm pretty good. I was playing with Nick and Buns back in the day. I got a Metal Gear Risk, and I smoked it.
Nice. I'm okay at Risk. I seem to start out really good, and then I just kind of crumble because I'm trying to do too much. I think I don't slow play it. I'm aggressive. And
you just die. You just spread yourself too thin.
Yeah, pretty much.
What about Monopoly? Are you good at that?
Monopoly,
I'd imagine you're amazing at Monopoly.
Yeah.
Considering this.
Considering the Monopoly we've created.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, Monopoly is more a game of luck, though, than it is actual negotiating skills and stuff.
For the most part, yeah. But once everything's bought, then it
yeah, well, once you land on that free parking, I mean...
oh, then you're good.
Yeah. So really cool. Looking forward to both of those games.
And the prices, too, are pretty
Prices are good, and you know what's good about these as well, for us as comic retailers? These are exclusive to the direct market, so you won't find these games in the big chain stores. You'll only find it in stores that order merchandise out of this magazine.
So does that mean we're getting one?
Means we're getting several, Ricky.
Oh.
Means we're getting several. All right, everybody. Thanks again for watching. We hope you enjoyed this look at collectibles coming out in June 2013. And join us next time when we look at comic books coming out in July 2013. Almost halfway through the year.
It's crazy.
That will be halfway through the year. At that point, more than halfway through the year. So take care, and we'll see you all next time.